Hey everybody, let's talk about how to start a basic beat making project. So first thing you're going to want to do is sign into Google Classroom and find the template link for this assignment. It might look like this, where there's a Soundtrap link. That's the link you want to open. Please be careful. Yours should not say untitled song or something like that at the top. It should actually probably say something like beat making project or something like that. If it doesn't say beat making project, you might have clicked on the wrong template or opened up the incorrect project, and you're going to want to go back and click that link again. Let's talk about how to get started with a beat making project. So the first thing that producers do when they're making a project is not like, what does the intro to my song sound like? They actually start to think about the different layers of sound that they want to have in. So let's say that I wanted to start off this particular project with a drum layer. I clicked over here on the loops folder, and I'm looking at the drums right now. I just clicked on the drums, and I'm not going to start here at the top of the list. I'm going to scroll down, I don't know, somewhere in the middle. If you use the stuff at the top of the list, yours is going to sound like everyone else. I'm just going to click on this to give it a listen. I like the way that sounds, so I'm going to add it in. Now, producers are always talking about having a variety of instruments, a variety of sounds. So I've got my drums so far. I don't want to add too many more drums because that's going to start to sound a little too busy, but I do want to find a bass at some point. Let's try this one. It's not bad. How about this one? Not getting a ton off of that one. Let's try a different one. Yep, that one sounds good. So I'm just going to double click it and it'll add in. One thing you notice is as I'm double clicking and adding things into my project, now these are both playing at the same time. This is going to get to the end of bar 8 right here, and then it's going to start over just like it just did. We want to let it do that. At this point in time, we don't want to mess around with timing or anything like that. These loops are designed to line up so that if they start at the same time, they'll also end at the same time, and all of the rhythms will be synced up together. So we want to keep them lined up. I would say generally they should just start at the beginning of bar 1 and end at the end of bar 8. That way you know that you've got everything lined up correctly. Let's look for another layer of sound to add in, maybe 2 or 3 more. As you're listening, you don't want anything that says song starter. A song starter is like a finished loop. It's already got all of the layers in. So adding more layers on top of that isn't going to sound great. What you want to find is like some stuff that is one instrument by itself. And that way you can pick and choose what your sounds are like when you add in everything. I kind of like that. Let's see if this sounds good together. As we go back in and play all of the layers together that we already pulled out. Sorry. So what I'm noticing is that my bass that I already picked out and then this chord synth are not matching with each other. So I'm going to click on one of them and just delete it. If you're not sure what sounds are matching up, you can use this button. This is called the solo button that lets you hear one track at a time. So this is how to get started. Usually for a loops-based project, you want like maybe 4 or 5 loops added in all together. Use your headphones to listen as you're going and make little tweaks, edit as you're going. Don't just click a whole bunch of loops and add everything in all at once, and because the result will be when you listen to it, you'll find out, oh, there's actually some stuff in there that I don't recognize and I don't like how it sounds. So be pretty picky about how you're choosing these loops to add in together. Don't forget to always be saving. In Soundtrap, it's always really important. And after you've saved, you're going to take this link right here and you're going to copy it, 2-finger click, go to copy, and you're going to take it back to this assignment. Click on view assignment there, and you should be able to see over here, there's a little box on the side where it'll say add or create. You click on that, you press link, and then paste your link right there to kind of attach it to the assignment. So that's the whole process for getting started with the beat. Next up, we'll talk a little bit more about how to add your own melodies and how to take those 8 bars of music that you've got right now. What is this, about 13 seconds? You're going to take those 8 bars and actually expand them into a whole song. We'll talk about that in future videos. But that is enough for now. Good luck.